Hey, we're looking at our Footwell box today for the 2016 and up YXZs. We know these cars are a little short on storage, and that's part of what FastLab does. We come up with solutions to those kind of problems. So we're going to look at this today, and we basically utilize the passenger footwell area to add storage to your car. The other purpose of this is for shorter passengers. It could be kids or spouses or whatever. It basically gives them a better footrest so they don't beat up their hamstrings so much on the bottom edge of the seat. It's a more comfortable, more ergonomic position. The box is made of steel to make sure the durability is good, and we also coat it with a texture finish. So a couple of the features on the Footwell box that we have here. It comes with the rubber latch, so it's very easy to attach and open up while it's in the car. We also have a Kaizen foam insert, so really this adds to the versatility of the box. You can cut out sections to fit whatever you want. We'll show you some examples. We'll also link a video on how you cut these out properly. But basically you can set the depth and you can set the pattern that you want depending on what you're going to hold. It can be tools, it can be quarts of oil, it can be personal protection, any of those. But basically this drops right in. See the rubber handle, T-handle latch. Pull this up and it'll drop right in. And you'll leave it like that once the box is installed. And then you just simply have your storage solution ready to go whatever you want to store. So basically we're going to show you how this goes together, how it goes in. Very simple installation. Pull 4 bolts and drop the box in. So the first step to installing the box is removing the 4 bolts you'll see in the footwell, the passenger footwell area. Just a standard 6mm bolts. Pull those out. That's what you want to start with. Next, you grab the box. Go ahead and just drop it in here. It's big, so just make sure you ease it in. Drop it in. Also a good idea to take the foam out first. I still have the foam in here. But take the foam out. And then you need to look down and kind of line up the holes where you just removed the bolts in the foot area. You want to try to line those up. So get those close. And you'll see there are 2 different washers. All the bolts are the same, but we have the small washers and the big fender washers. The big fender washers are going to go in the rear of the box, and the small washers are going to go in the front because it's a little tighter there. So we'll start with the rearward ones. Just go ahead and try to get these guys started. So you got those started, then go ahead and grab your front ones with the small washer. Get these guys lined up. Okay, so these Allen head bolts, they're 5mm drive. You can also use 3/16. Either one will work. But the proper size is 5mm. And these torque to between 18 to 20 foot-pounds. Once you do that, you basically have the box installed. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all these tightened down, get them torqued to 18 foot-pounds. And then we'll drop our foam pad in, and we'll show you some examples of cutouts once we get this in here. So we got our foam cut out with all the tools and other items we wanted in there. So you go ahead and grab your T-handle, pull that out, lift this up, and you can kind of see what we do. So we have personal protection firearm in here. We have some sockets along the front. We have our ratchet. We have some chemical to form a gasket if needed. These are the screwdrivers that are set vertically like I talked about before. Just storage for the radio when we're not using it. Also the impact, always nice to have that. And basically endless opportunities that you could put in here. You can fit quarts of oil in here if you wanted to. And the foam just seals it up and keeps everything from bouncing around. So make